I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the WarGames. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if WarGames was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the WarGames begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event,
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline WarGames. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Nice DDT.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Look at this. Snap suplex. And Jacob getting some pushback there. Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
Before WarGames officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor now. And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage. Main event, Jey Uso firing up.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Got to be a bit tough for Jey to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jey has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jey has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of WarGames.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline WarGames.
That unraveled on Zayn. Uh-oh. Off the rope. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later. for Zayn.
Kick right to the face.
He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
thanks, Michael.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Zayn absolutely not backing down and walking through the structure door. This is where nightmares become reality. Just caught a flush. Kick right to the gut.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, Uso
And it's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage? Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered top rope.
No way home.
He tosses him over and into the other ring. And guys, this is what WarGames is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading. Uso.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Was that all she wrote for Tama Loa?
Going up to the top now.
Top rope.
Now looking at Jey.
Jey can seal it here. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside WarGames alongside his bloodline.
We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
And then another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in WarGames.
Many folks think Tama Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. Let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than WarGames. Boom! Delivering right hand, vicious right forearm. Taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
And now here's Jimmy Uso. Oh, what a kick again to the back. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu got crawling here.
These fans are putting out right now.
These superstars are giving it their all, and this audience is giving it right back.
And the truck.
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
Tama taking on some damage.
Now Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. And the damage to the torso is just piling up.
Each blow to the midsection just compounding that pain. And now having to deal with that weapon is like going up against two competitors at once.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jey and OG. Those are his dogs.
Oh my God! Suplex! He's looking fairly drained. Sharp knee.
Carefully placed stop to the arm.
Things will go back to an even playing field with the next entrant. And man, Jey Uso isn't looking so
And here we go. Hide your grandma and put the kids to bed. This is not going to be for the faint of heart.
Looking for a belly back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Sent flying over to the other ring. Sami Zayn. Zayn is a partner. What do you think Sami's going to do here?
Sami Zayn is pulling, looking for a suplex. Oh, no. Top rope.
But now here's Jay himself. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Well-placed elbow right on the mark. Oh, right to the kidneys. He took the work to that impact.
Wrists captured. He's making his move.
And now Tama Tonga.
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark. DDT. And it can be all over for Jay.
Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this?
Kicks in. Tonga trying to secure the victory. A defiant kick out after one.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Thunderbomb.
Could that be enough?
For the win. There's two. Roman wins WarGames.
The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jay Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true bloodline.